What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm back in the building. We be doing all the Cowboys. You see my Cowboys because we playing them Jags today. So we going hard. But guess what? I told you we've been doing all them high school interviews. And guess what? I'm super excited because I got my first Central Ohio. I'm out here in Columbus. I got my first Central Ohio young man. And guess what? He's a dog. And I don't bring nothing but dogs on here. So this is my guy, Justin Murray, coming out of what? Olentangy Orange, right? Is it
Yes,
Olentangy Orange?
yes, sir. Olentangy Orange.
Olentangy Orange, 6'2", 217 defensive end linebacker, turning up, and he got one more year. Justin, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm very blessed.
Hey, it's good to finally talk to you. I've been watching your season from afar, and I want to say I'm very impressed. Now let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we're out here in Columbus, Ohio. So like I said, I'm excited. So you playing defensive end. Has defense always kind of been your position of choice, or even when you came in, did you play any little league football before you kind of hit high school? Kind of tell me about your career before you kind of got to Olentangy.
Yeah, so I lived in Reynoldsburg, Ohio before I transferred my to Olentangy Orange. I started in fifth grade. It was just I was a little chunky kid, so I was just fun. But after I think my sixth grade year, I realized I was the best on the team. But I could keep playing this, know. And then I worked my way up all the way to freshman. Been playing football since.
Nice, nice. Well, first of all, I'm gonna give you salutes because I went to Reynoldsburg High School way back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna give you a shout out. Yeah, Reynoldsburg Raiders, baby. I was there too. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Birthplace of the tomato. You know what I'm saying? So I know all about Reynoldsburg, Artburg. So that's pretty exciting. So you're playing the defensive edge. So has edge always been did they kind of put you there, or was that something that you were kind of coming up playing? And has defense been always been your forte? Did you play any offense, or kind of tell me about that?
Yeah, so when I was in Reynoldsburg before I came to Orange, I played and when I got to Orange, it's kind of like a college setup. How the
Mm-hmm.
weight room is nice,
Mm-hmm.
and Coach Schroeder, all them nice coaches. They're also our teachers in the so that helped us as well. But I always was a defensive guy. They noticed I have used me in different ways, and this past year I learned a lot, and it definitely humbled me a lot as well too. So yeah, I always been a defensive end. I could play linebacker too if I had to.
That's nice. That's nice. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. I went out to Olentangy like about a couple weeks ago. I had did some deliveries out there. You ain't lying. That's like a campus for real. That school is amazing, dog. I was out there like, dang, that school is huge. You feel me? So obviously that's got to be exciting when you're coming in and playing every Friday night when you're getting big crowds. It makes you feel like a college atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? All kind of like already in high school. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that position in particular, the defensive end linebacker. Now I looked at your size, and I'm gonna talk about this write up, and I'm gonna tell you what you kind of think about this. Okay, this is the write up that they had on you, in the prep red zone. It said Justin is a beast on the edge. He is tall and filled out. He has a good coil stance, comes off the snap low and hard, which is always good. Low man always wins. He plays with a relentless nature and gets to the ball quickly. He reads blocks well, maintains good gap integrity. That's really good because you can set the edge. Rips well off the ball too, plays quickly with leverage on the ball away. And that's really big because you don't see a lot of people play with leverage and know how to play with hands and gap integrity. He bends really well back to the quarterback in the pass rush and does a good job with his hands to knock down tackles' arms. He is very deserving of a watch. Kind of do you think they kind of hit that on the nail, big dog?
Yeah, they yeah they did. Yeah,
So let me tell me, what do you feel like your strengths are right now? What do you feel like your strengths right now coming off the edge?
my strength is I'm really strong on my feet. I never got pancake. No, you won't catch me. Nobody's highlight tape. I'm I'm always in the weight room. I'll say definitely my speed is my main weapon.
All right. Now, let's say this. Do you feel like defensive end is going to be your position going forward, headed into college? Because you said you play defensive end and linebacker. And let's be honest. You are strong. I seen you in the weight room. I seen you throwing up them weights. but you're about 220 pounds. 220 pounds, and you're going to play D1 at the edge. That's not going to pretty much. You're going to flex and play a linebacker. So, are you going to try to
Yeah.
put on more weight to stay on the edge, or do you feel like I'm going to be able to play linebacker in college too? How are your kind of feelings about that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely talked to some people that's been through the program. You're most likely gonna play outside linebacker or like linebacker. Yeah, whatever they fit me, it'll matter to me. I'm obviously gonna add weight to my frame. Whenever, but definitely linebacker is wherever they want me to play. I could definitely do that, sure.
All right. Now, when you playing off the edge this past season, do you remember? Did you have your stats this season?
I could pull them up, but I don't want the link to go out.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Go ahead.
I know I had 4.5 sacks, 25 tackles because I can't pull up the exact thing.
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely a fun year with all my fun moments. So yeah, it's kind of sad because all of them are leaving, and it's just really
But you know what the exciting part is now, Justin? You're about to be the senior, big dog. Like, you're about to be the leader. Like, you were not saying you weren't a leader as a junior, because I definitely, like I said, I watched your tape. I watched how you interject with your team. A lot of people seem to love you over there, so I'm really excited about that. But now you're about to be the leader. You're about to be the guys that they're going to be looking up to, the freshmen, the sophomores, the junior. Now you're going to be taking that next level. Tell me, how does that feel? You just said that it's going to be, sad that some of your guys are gone, but now you're taking that next step and being the leader. Tell me how that kind of feels for you, and do you kind of do you wear that with pride? Do you take a ownership of that? Kind of how do you feel about going into your senior year, knowing that you're going to be one of the guys?
Yeah, I remember this past 2 weeks ago, kids were starting to slack off, and I know they're to speak out. Besides me and my other teammate who's going to be a senior, so I definitely noticed that. I'll take a big role into the seniorship with other seniors that's in my grade as well. But I'm definitely starting to speak up. Telling coaches, hey, it's time for training again. So yeah, definitely me starting to speak up is definitely going to help the team, and it's kind of that leaderish role because everybody was a leader from Rico to Zach to me. Time flies, but yeah, I'm gonna accept the role and whatever it takes for us to. Sure.
I like it. Like I said, dog. And now you had a couple visits. Like, you had some good offers already. Already coming into your junior year. Let's talk about some of those recruiting visits that you went to. I don't know some of the schools offhand, but I know you visited a couple of schools. Tell me how those visits went, and how did it really feel when schools are sending you letters and they're hey, come out to the stadium and watch us. Tell me how that feels, man.
So I'm definitely talking to a lot of coaches. I went to Penn State with my friend JJ, who I think he's committed to Central Michigan, and then I went to Penn State. I had a good time. That was a nice visit. Me and Ali and all the coaches. It was amazing. I have everyone. I'm definitely gonna go to big camps and stuff. I know offers from there, so I'm definitely gonna try to get my name out there and get into more articles. So
Definitely. So heading into camps, obviously the senior your year's over. You're coming into your senior season. Obviously, you're definitely going to be attending camps. When you're going to these camps this year, what are you trying to show the coaches about Justin Miller? And what are you trying to let the players know about Justin Miller? What are you trying to let them know what you bring to the table?
well, I'm definitely gonna show that I can go against the best. I'm gonna make a big noise when I go to the camp. I'm gonna call people out. So right now I'm training it with, so I know I could beat the guys with one or two moves. And my speed as well, and also my strength. That's my main goal, is to make a big noise. Surprise everybody. That's the main focus. Like I always won my one-on-ones, but I never made noise. Stay quiet, answer the back. Gonna make a scene, basically. You can say make a scene.
Let them know. Hey,
For
let them
sure.
know. Justin Murray is here, dog. You feel me? Let them know. Justin Murray is here. Like, I don't know if y'all heard about me, but y'all gonna know about me now. You know what I'm saying? Every time you leave a camp, they got to know about Justin Murray. You feel me, dog? That's how you got to let these dudes know. So I want to ask you, you're playing defensive end, you can play linebacker. Did you get to play any linebacker during the season for Olentangy this past season?
So the role it's kind of weird because we have so
Was
many
you like more of a
linebackers.
hybrid? Was you more like a hybrid role?
Like I was mainly a pass rusher for the team.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
linebacker, but the way the game was set up, they just kept me at end. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I stand for linebacker. So whenever the time comes, I'll be ready. Won't be because I was in Little League and
Right.
then play end, and then I was kind of the biggest one. So
Right.
this the time comes, I'll be ready to play linebacker.
Exactly.
For sure.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're twitchy. When I watch you, you're very twitchy. So I can see the transition you be able to play because let's be honest, if you're going from a defensive end to a linebacker, you got to have twitchiness. You got to be able to open your hips. You got to be able to backpedal. You got to be able to jump in because you're going to be covering running backs out the flats. You might be covering a tight end. You're going to be able to do those things. So you got to be able to twitch. And when I watched you, when you were coming off the edge, it showed that you were twitchy. So you're athletic. I feel like you definitely can transition and play a stand-up linebacker, possibly like in a 3-4 type defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah,
I
I
could
see
really
that.
see you like in a 3-4 really flow into the ball. And because your strength is really going to help you overpower those guys. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to do. And I really hope they put you at a good linebacker position this year at Olentangy. I'd love to see you put your hand in the dirt, but I would love to see you transition because you could do a lot of things. You can be really versatile just by watching your tape. So I'm gonna ask you, what's a dream school for you? A lot of kids love playing, would love to have play for a team, or it's great to get offers. But what's a dream school that if they offer me this scholarship, I would do backflips?
I would definitely say I would, I would definitely, Miami, Ohio. I went there for a camp and I balled out. I just like me walking past like the area is so nice down there. Coaching staff, the linebacker coach, the D-line coach, I love it there. That kind of built like my size, so that I play up there. So yeah, definitely Miami, Ohio is a big school. I'm definitely trying to get my name out 3 times for camp again. So whenever they do those one-on-ones, I could keep showing up.
I'm excited about that because one of my homies, he actually went to Reynoldsburg. Okay. And he was a dog at Reynoldsburg and he went to Miami, Ohio. His son right now, he goes to Pickerington North. I don't know, you may have heard him. His name is it slipped my name. Preston Bowman. Have you ever heard of Preston Bowman?
Oh yeah, wide receiver, right?
Yeah, wide receiver for Pickerington North.
It was a Hope. I just started going to Hope. That's where all the athletes basically meet up at. So yeah.
Yeah, so Jeff is his dad. So Jeff went to Miami of Ohio. Preston's a dog over at Pickerington North. He's a receiver, and he was like a sophomore. He's turning up. So that's just funny you said Miami of Ohio. So we're going to put that word out there for you, big dog. I'm going to holler at Jeff. Be like, hey, man, hey, you better go check this interview out. I got a dog over here. He like Miami of Ohio, and we need to go. I'm going to go ahead and tell him, go ahead and get your guys over here from Miami of Ohio. Bring them to these games, so this could be your spot. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, when you said Miami of Ohio, I can see you there, Justin.
Yeah. Thank you,
Justin. I can see you there, big dog. I can see you at Miami of Ohio turning up. So we already gonna put it in the air. We putting it in the air. Justin's Dream School's Miami of Ohio. I feel like it's gonna happen, big dog. Let me keep it real. It's gonna happen because you have the ability. You have the size, and when you were talking about the conference, obviously Miami, Ohio is in the MAC conference.
Yeah.
When you talk about, it's not a Power 5 school, we get that, but it's still Division 1. It's still a good school. But when you're talking about your size and measurables, you could probably slide. Let's say you get up to like 225, right? You can slide that. You feel me? And you can really turn up in a MAC conference and really get shown because a lot of NFL teams go to the MAC now. The MAC use
Mhm.
wasn't big back in the day, but a lot of players are coming from the MAC conferences, and a lot of people are looking at them. So I think that would be a perfect school for you. We're going to pray in the air that that happens for you, because I can see you with them Redhawks. I think it's the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, right?
Yeah, love it there. It's
Yeah,
dope.
see, I know a little bit. I know a little bit, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put that word out there for you. So let me tell you. Let me ask you a couple more things before I get you off here, because I'm not gonna hold you. You know, I got my Cowboys game here in a little bit, but I'll turn up on that.
Understand.
Who's your favorite football team anyway?
Oh, I'm a Cowboys.
Ah, see, okay. You said what? Okay, because I had to sit there and say, now he a Cowboys fan. Now we really cool.
That's my like, oh yeah, 'cause they're Steelers fans, and so it's just yeah.
So let me ask you, what are a few things that you want to work on that you felt like maybe were weaknesses or something that you want to improve on? What are a few things that you really have on your mind to really improve on heading into your senior season, as far as your position?
Two main things is like watching film, and then like I watch film, but like watching it because I noticed that I could have made more plays if I knew, because I realized when I was playing the game trying to tell us it actually happened. So basically working with speed, learning how to say that, and definitely also my hands. I've been practicing a lot this off season. One or two key for me with my speed. So I think if I master those two, I'll be more side. But yeah, besides that, definitely that's my three main focuses.
I'll go ahead and agree with you, because number one, film study is huge. Knowing your opponent is
Mhm.
huge. Watching your opponent's tendencies, his what he's going to do every time. Film study is huge. It's going to give you the leg up on everybody, dog. So I'm going to tell you right now, please press on that film study, because these coaches, when they see film study, it means something to them. That lets them know you're dedicated. That lets them know they can depend on you. That lets them know they can rely on you. So continue to do that film study. And then when you talked about your hands, the hand placement, the rips, the rip under, those type of moves, it's going to be huge for you, because number one, like you said, your speed is your asset, right? When you talk about a lot of guys that go into college and even in the NFL, you can see guys that are just speed rushers, and they'll say that. But if you can really do the hand fighting at an early age, if you can get the technical spots down with that hand fighting, I'm telling you, it's going to take you to a whole nother level, Justin. It really is. I don't know if you ever wrestled. I don't know if you care about wrestling. I don't know if that's in your repertoire. But if you wanted to do something like that and you had an urge, I would definitely tell you to do some wrestling, because it deals with hand fighting. It deals with hand placement. And when you're coming off the edge and you can really set those guys up
Mhm.
with your hands and your feet, it's going to put them off balance and you're going to have the edge. So I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that in the air. You don't have to. But if you thought about it doing it, it will take you to another level. I promise you.
I will definitely. Thank you.
So just keep that in mind, because I feel like you're gonna be a beast. Now, I'm getting ready to head off here. You want to give out any shout outs to anybody, family, friends, coaches, anybody? Give your shout outs to everybody right here, big dog.
Um, my dad, Coach Schroeder and Coach Barron, who definitely got me right, and so getting me ready for this next past season. I want to thank all my old teammates, and also the biggest Cowboys fan right here for sure. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right here. And make sure you go like my Big Game James page, Justin, because we go hard from the Cowboys, big dog. I go hard from just like it. You know what I'm saying? Just like it. It's all good. You feel me? Just like the page. It's all good, because we about to go hard in the paint. But I just want to let everybody know, please check this young man out, Justin Murray. He's going to be on the come up. Senior season, I feel like you're going to turn up. You got 4 sacks this past season. I'm saying you're getting double digit sacks your senior season. I'm already calling it. I'm putting it in the air. You're going to have a dominant season. Go turn up at them camps. Let them know. I'm going to put the bug in the air for my homie that went to Miami of Ohio for you, so they can already put you on the radar, because I want that to happen for you. If that's your dream school, I want to help it make it happen for you, and I want to get you on there. So I'm going to do whatever I can to help you get where you need to go, because I think you're going to be a dog in these streets, especially on that field. So I really appreciate you. So for Big Game James, Mr. Justin Murray, we're going to be talking to you soon. We're going to have another interview with my dog after he turned up and get like 15 sacks and do like some Michael Parsons out there in those streets, right? You feel me?
Yep.
That's what's going to happen. We're going to have the second interview. So make sure you check it out. The Who's Who Up and Comers, Big Game James, Justin Murray. We'll talk to you soon. We out.